We're here with Coach Greg Franklin of the Lady Indians. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, Dr. Brian Craven. How about yourself?
Fantastic, fantastic.
Just had deja vu.
I know. Today's December 4th. Is that a big day in your life?
I quit having birthdays.
You quit having them. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is
I'm 22 still.
You're 22. So this is the 9th anniversary of your 39th birthday?
There you
Something
go,
like okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
We're very happy for you. Tell us about what happened last weekend. We were down at the women's basketball shootout
Florida
in Fort
shootout.
Myers. Yeah.
Yep.
So what happened there?
Got a couple of wins.
Okay.
I thought we played pretty good. We're still trying to offensively click a little bit more.
Right.
Early in the season, kids are new, but I think defensively we're taking teams out of what they want to do.
Good.
And we're making them do what we want them to
Okay.
do.
Great. So we beat Asa Miami, which is that a prep academy or something?
No,
like
it's
that?
actually it's a junior college.
Oh, it is. Okay.
They've played in Florida for about 2 or 3 years now.
Okay.
They have a new coach. Coach did a fine job. Well prepared. They're getting better.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. And then Florida State
College
of
of
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And
And actually, they'll be in here this weekend.
Okay.
They're a good team. I think they've had some turmoil. We kind of got them pretty good, but they'll be back. They'll have some kids back. And
Right.
It'll be a good game.
Yeah. Okay. Last week when we talked, Cortasia Sanders was the FCSA State Player of the Week, and then when you become State Player of the Week, you get moved up for consideration for the National Player of the Week, and she was named the National Player of the Week last
Nobody
week.
more deserving than her. She's worked her tail off the last year and a half, year and change for me, and obviously that's the only way we're going to do it around here.
Right.
But she's really improved, really
Yeah.
gotten herself better in a lot of different aspects of the game. The one thing I'm probably proudest of is the fact that she's become more basketball mature.
Okay.
Understands the game a little bit better. Understands when failure happens, it's not the end all.
Right.
Don't make the second mistake because you made the first one.
Right.
And that's kind of what you can carry over into life.
Uh-huh.
But she's kind of understanding, like we talked about last week. She hadn't played basketball, that long. She started when she was a freshman in high school.
Wow.
Obviously, the talent's there.
Yeah.
But she was one of the best 6'1" cheerleaders to ever be in South Florida. But
Yeah.
now she
So this is
retired.
like her 6th year of playing basketball.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
Because if you're from Malone, you start playing when you're 6 years old.
Right.
That's amazing. All right, so Coach, what do we got coming up next? What are our next games?
Well, we have this weekend. We have a classic in here. I know Florida State College of Jacksonville's back in here with us. And
right.
That'll be a good game. Friday night, we have Central Georgia Tech, which will be a good game as well. I mean, they've been playing well coming up to this game. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, anytime we get a chance to get out there with kids that aren't used to playing with each other and we have a chance to get better in a game setting, that's going to be good for us.
Yeah.
I mean, preparing for conference.
Okay, and we've also got Tallahassee in here.
Yep.
And now, right now in the state poll,
We're third.
We're third, and
Northwest is first.
Northwest is first, and
Tallahassee's second.
Tallahassee's second. Golly, so
Gulf Coast is 4.
man, and all undefeated.
Florida Southwestern's 5th.
Yeah.
Pensacola's 6th.
Good gracious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the new poll comes out today. I don't know what time it'll come out, but
Okay.
kind of anxious to see where everybody's at.
Right.
After we've jockeyed for position
Yeah.
for a little while now.
Yeah. That's great. So this weekend, a good chance to see the Lady Indians and to get a look at Tallahassee, which is one of our main rivals. Okay, so after this weekend, then you're off for a little while, and then we come right back the following weekend, and we have a combined tournament with Coach Foley, and we'll be playing. Who do we start with?
East Mississippi's in here.
We start with Denmark Tech, and then we play East Mississippi. You know anything about these guys?
We're trying to gather some information right now.
You have your
right before I
people
walked
out
in
working
here.
on it. Yeah.
Right. And Coach Graver, I mean, he does a really good job of scouting teams and setting things up to where we figure out what we're going to do against them.
Right.
And does a great job on the court.
Yeah.
as well as Shonda's been here for just a little bit. She's starting to catch on
Yeah.
and do a super job.
Cool. So then the 14th and 15th have a couple of games, and then we're going to be off.
We're going to be off for quite some time.
For a little while.
And that's a scary thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary thing. It's like starting all over.
Right. Right.
But the one thing you can do is we let them go home the 17th, and they'll be back on the 27th
Okay.
to start working and
Right.
doing. And it'll be a training camp all over.
Yeah.
It'll be 2-a-days and conditioning and practicing. And,
Right.
they're not looking forward to that, and that's what I tell them before they leave. I say, look, you can do what you want to do when you go home for Christmas. You can eat what you want to eat.
Yeah.
But understand, when you get back, I'm going to take it all up off of you.
Exactly.
It's not going to feel good either. It's going to be painful.
Right. So it's better to push back from the table a little bit and do a little running, a little activity. Yeah.
Do a little leg work.
Coach, we're always concerned this time of year about academics, because if you don't pass, you can't play. Tell us kind of what goes into a successful program as far as keeping them on point in the classroom.
Well, the one thing I do say this all the time to our players, we have practice time, but that practice time can change. Or if you have something going on, a project, or you have a test that you have a study group, or whatever it may be, that comes first.
Right.
First and foremost. Don't tell me you didn't have time to do it, because you can leave practice or not come to practice and do that first.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, in terms of us being a basketball team, the hay's in the barn.
Right.
You're there somewhat, but we can get better. But if you're not eligible, there's no sense in coming to practice.
That is.
We've got some kids that struggling in some classes right now. So I told them, hey, go, make sure you're in the ACE lab with Bonnie and doing what you got to do to make sure you pass those classes and eventually be able to transfer and move on to a 4-year school.
Right.
And I can do all the recruiting I want. You can go get a kid in a certain area. You bring them here for 2 years. They're big time Division I type talent, but if they don't graduate, I'm not going to be able to go back into that area again and get another player.
Right.
Because you didn't do that kid right.
Exactly.
Because you were more worried about just keeping them eligible instead of let's make sure they're taking classes that are going to make them graduate and move on.
And we've got a great record of doing that, preparing kids academically for the next level, that's what we're all about.
We haven't had one yet. We haven't moved on.
Is that man? That's a fantastic record. Absolutely, Coach. I see you're wearing your Kentucky shirt today, and we were talking about probably one of the finest players to ever play in the Milt Johnson Health Center, which is Evelyn Akator. She went on to play at Kentucky, and tell us about her college career and what she's doing now.
The last time I talked to her was she was wanting not to go back to Russia.
Okay.
So it was cold and dark, and everybody was drunk.
Yeah, I saw that Rocky movie. I know what it looks like. Yeah, absolutely.
But she said she wanted to move on somewhere, maybe China, something like that. And that's an excellent league. And Russia's an excellent league. And Evelyn was probably, I think she's the highest draft pick ever to come out of junior college into the WNBA, which was third.
Right.
And that was incredible. I know when I got the phone call, I was down at the baseball field grilling out and watching the baseball game because I thought she would probably go later. So I thought we got an hour or so before. But my assistant coach called me and said, man, you're not going to believe this. They took her third.
Man.
But that's a credit to the type of kid she is because they're not just investing into an athlete, they're investing in a person and trying to build up on time. But I know she's made a lot of money doing overseas, and WNBA pays pretty good, but not great.
And who's she with in the WNBA?
She's with Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the seasons are set up so that you can play in the WNBA here, and then you can go overseas and play the rest, the other part of the year.
That's basically, and then not to fight the men for time.
Yeah.
They play in the summertime, and then they'll go over in the fall or late winter. Some don't go until December, January to play overseas.
Okay.
Now, some will go over there in early November, October. But a lot of the big timers, they don't go until late December, January because trying to save their bodies a little bit. I mean,
Right.
when you get paid $1 million not to go
Yeah.
play over there, like they did Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
They said, if you don't play in the WNBA, we'll pay you $1 million to save your body.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good money. That is good money. Well, again, Evelyn Akator, just a fantastic person, and we wish her all the best. Well, Coach, anything else we need to talk about today? We're happy with everything that's going on here with the Lady Indians program. Everybody's excited. I mean, you got a bunch of great young women in here who are representing, the college well in the community and on campus, and it looks like they're pretty doggone good on the court too.
Well, the most important thing is that they're representing Chipola the right way.
Uh-huh.
And in recruiting, it's tough sometimes. You see the eye candy, and you
Yeah.
say, "Well, I want that kid. I want
Right,
that
right.
kid." But you're thinking that's not going to fit with our community.
Right.
It's not going to fit, and that's the toughest thing. A lot of times,
Uh-huh.
people say, "Why did you take that kid?" It doesn't fit.
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't fit. Now, learned that a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
the hard way.
Right.
But sometimes you have to say no
Yeah, yeah.
because of the special place we have.
Right, right.
And to make sure we're respectful
Absolutely.
of our fans, which are very, very loyal.
Yes.
And they're with you.
And
They're with you win or win.
They'll let you know,
and,
won't they?
And Coach Travel knows who I'm talking to.
That's right, absolutely. Well, Coach, we wish you the best this weekend and with your kids in finals next week, and hope everybody has a great holiday and comes back ready for the Panhandle Conference.
Man, Merry Christmas to you, Dr.
All right.
Craven.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so
See ya.
much.